Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Okay, so I'm going to draw my numbers for my next to last Enchanted Bingo collage. Can you believe I have my book sitting there holding it? It's been hanging on my bulletin board and it just gets more and more curled every week. Maybe I'll just set my phone like that because my book's just too big. Okay, I just got a little envelope here that I'm going to write on. Take these out. That's the used ones. Not very many in here. There should be 5 left when I get done, so let's pull them out. There's 3, 4, 5. Do I have 5 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's next week's. Oops, let me put these. Well, no, I'll leave those out because I got to put those in there. Alright, so we got 26, 38, oops, 17, 44, and 47. Well, I better put them over here because I'm going to have to get on my thing. I like to do them in order so I can just go down. Okay, so 17 is something pink. Something pink. 26 is a freebie. Yay! Sometimes that's harder than not though. I'm like, I want a freebie, I want a freebie, but sometimes. Okay, 38 is a ticket. Love tickets. Okay. 47 is a doily. Oops, I went out of order, but that's okay. And 44 is the date, a date. Doesn't have to be today's date, I don't think, a date. Alright, so that's my next. I knew I'd have a lot here because I've got a lot of empties here, so I knew I'd have to spend a lot of time on this page. I think I've got some I haven't checked off though, because I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We don't have time for that. I'm like trying to sneak some time in before I go to bed tonight, and then tomorrow's the wedding. And then I come home with my grandkids, so I don't know. Maybe I won't get this done until after. But I was hoping I could get it up Sunday, but we'll see. I don't know. It's getting kind of late. So we'll see. We'll see if I come back here real quick. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, got those put away. And the next time I won't have to draw. They're just right down in there, but I won't peek. I don't have time to peek. Those back where they belong. And I will be back in just a second for y'all. Might be 15 minutes for me. It might be like 3 days. See you soon. Bye. I'm back. I hope I have enough battery because I left my camera up there the entire time I was gone. It says it's got a full battery, so we shall see. I planned on recording all afternoon. We'll see if that'll happen. But it'll take me a while to get ready for the next one. Well, I tried to ink this and I think I made it worse. I can't convince myself that I ever got it better. I gave up. Okay, so it is Tuesday afternoon. Yep. I went ahead on I don't know what day. I got things pulled. I'm kind of confused on what I have pulled. I've lost my list. Uh-oh. Okay, well, until we find that, where's my envelope? Here's my envelope. Oh, here it is. I found it right after I got that. Okay. So, something pink. It looks like I have these pulled. A flashcard and a ticket. I also have some lace and a little piece of fabric. And I have this. So I guess I had myself covered for whatever comes our way. Free. I think this was my free, and I think I was thinking of Thanksgiving. I think I was surely thinking of doing this. That's what I'm thinking I was thinking of doing. We'll see. And I was probably going to use this. That's kind of what I was thinking. Ticket, I just grabbed all my, not all, but I grabbed these tickets here. Trust, and then I've got all these tickets here. Okay. Date. I have this, and it has a date right at the top. 1/20 of 22. I'm assuming that's not next year. Okay, and then doily. I have these two, but I do remember that I thought, oh, I have a pink heart too. It's more of a salmon color. I thought that I would have this doily right here coming out of there. And then I thought instead of doing my usual stuff, because my whole book is my usual, well, not all of it. That's not usual. I say that and then I turn to that page. I guess my whole book is not my usual. I say that and then I'm having a hard time getting to my usual. Well, anyway, I thought that I would put some pattern paper down. And for some reason, I have this setting here. I must have thought that there was something in here I would do it with. So we're going to go through here. Maybe I thought of this. That's pretty. I'm sure I didn't think of the A side because the A sides are all... So I'm going to show you the B sides. I'll kind of show you the A as I go by. Cups. That's surely not. Now that A side I might have been thinking of, but can't really. I don't know. Yeah, I should show you half and half. I don't think the granny squares will work. I do have plans for... Here's a nice wood. Well, that might be... I have looked and looked and looked for this paper pad again, but I have never found it, and I love this paper pad. I got it at Walmart. I love it. That is so pretty. Well, music or that wood would be, I think would be really pretty. Or this. Let's find that wood again. I really like that wood. And I think we only need one piece of it. I also got out the plaid, but I don't think the plaid is right. I just don't think the plaid is right. I don't know what I was thinking with the plaid. Okay, so let's try to mark it. Pencil. Okay, I want the wood to go this way, the wood grain to go this way. Might just have to mark it on this side because, okay, I think I'm gonna have it have part of the background of the paper showing. So I think I'm gonna mark it right there. I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, let's get my trimmer. sideways. I can't see it. I'm going to have to turn on my little light here. I know it cast a shadow for you guys, but I can't see. Okay, I'll turn that off. Okay, now... I'm sorry, I know I'm working a little bit out of where you can see. I'm just trying to mark the paper where it needs to be. It's hard when your desk is so tiny. Okay, so I got that page marked. Now I just need to mark this one real quick. I can try to get it over here where you can see here. Okay, I'm going to mark this one. Alright. I hope I have that marked. Yeah. There. Oh, that's part. I don't want to wad that up. I want to use that. I feel like I haven't done anything for so long, and it really hasn't been that long, but I just feel like a newbie all of a sudden. Alright, I'll have to put my trimmer up. So I get to stay home all day today. Tomorrow I have to go out of town. I have an appointment with my rheumatologist. Did I make these the same height? I didn't even think about that. And I did. Wow. That's pretty shocking. Let me ink around the edges of these because I don't like the white edges showing. So I get to go see my rheumatologist, and I'm just going to Dollar Tree and coming home. They have a really nice Dollar Tree where I go, the town I go in. My rheumatologist. It's hard in my area to find a rheumatologist. I have to go a little ways away to a completely different town than where we normally doctor. But I have a good rheumatologist. My daughter that we just married off, and she moved away a few hours away. She said, I'm keeping my rheumatologist. We see the same one. She said, I'll drive. He's in the same state where she's living now, which I have to drive out of state to see him. I need to find my eraser. She said, I'm just going to drive to see him because I'm not going to try to find another one. They're too darn hard to find. And they are. She'd probably have to go into St. Louis or somewhere to find one, and she don't want to do that. I don't either. Do not want to go down there. Neither of us are too happy about having to do that. They're just really hard to find around here. When you live out in the boonies. I think I just switched papers that I was working on there. So she said, I'm really happy with the one we're seeing, and I'm sticking with him. I'm really happy with him too, so. He listens to you. His nurse is really good too. We love her. She can't pronounce my name. She can't even remember how it's said, so she just made me up a nickname. And she comes out in the waiting room and she says my nickname. I know who she means. I'll get up and go. I know when I get there tomorrow she'll say, did you get her married off? I really like her. I think before I get that, glue that on there, I'm going to go ahead and try to get all of this that I want to do on there with the doily and this page right there instead of getting it on there. So I think I'm going to trim this out and then tear. I think I'm going to cut this off and then tear. So I'm not trying to hold on to so much because my wrist and my thumb, you know how that goes with me. So I won't have a whole lot of time tomorrow to record, but then after that, I'm home. I don't have any babies here. Well, they're not babies anyway, but you know how we are, how us grandmas are. My babies. My husband said after they left last night, he said, oh my goodness, you got a lot of cleaning to do. I said, I know, but then it'll be clean. There won't be any in and outs. There won't be any little ones coming and making messes. He just gave me a big hug. I know, honey, he said. I know. I'm really struggling with it. Okay, how tall is this? But it doesn't matter, does it? Because I want to get this in here as much as I can. So I can just tear that off right there. Because okay, I want to get that there. That there. I want that there on there. So it's going to be, okay, so I'm going to use my brush because I don't want it to be harsh on the edge. This came out of an Ideal magazine. First Ideal magazine I pulled out, oh, I found so much prettiness in it, but it was a really old Ideal magazine. I just could not get myself to cut it up. It was really old. And it was really pretty. So then I found this one and I thought, oh, I like this one too. I don't know. It's going to cut off right there, so I'll do that after I get it cut off. Excuse me, I got to blow my nose. I was going to start sniffling if I didn't. Okay, so I want this doily to be up here like this. But again, this doily is too light for me. I don't want it to look, you know, like brown. I just want it to have a little bit of some darkening on it. Down here it doesn't look quite right, so I'm going to go around a little bit here. Looks like it's been cut off or something. Okay, that's plenty. Okay, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to glue that on there. I guess just, I wonder if I just put a strip of glue stick there. I think I will. Oops, I didn't get it up there, did I? Oh, it's not sticking. That's a fail. That is a fail. Do not try that. That's a fail. I do believe. I need a drink. In my cup, I have Bigelow Botanicals Cold Water Infusion Strawberry Lemon Orange Blossom. Yummy. It is really good. I got that when we were out of town. It is good. Really good. I love it. Love, love, love it. Got to stop at a big Walmart. Got me a new cup too. It says, eat, sleep, and be merry. I thought that was good for me. Merry, M-E-R-R-Y? Yeah. Works for me. Got it at Dollar Tree. Okay. Well, maybe that'll work. So I need to go around and cut that off. And maybe I can put the doily somewhere on the other side too. Haven't even thought about what I'm doing on the other side. I guess I need to think about that, don't I? I think I am running a bit of a temp today. I'm not feeling the greatest, but you know, with RA, that's kind of a normal thing. Kind of a thing that happens. I'm going from hot to cold, from hot to cold. Woo! Okay, I'm going to, oops, that is not stuck down up there. Oh wait, that's because that's the bottom. Well, I'm just going to cut that off. I don't need to be stuck down. Nope, don't need that either. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to cut off a little bit over here. See. Well, I'm scared to cut off over here. I'll cut too much, so I'm just going to put glue on all of this, and then I will figure it out. This part is my free. I just liked it, and I needed a focal point on here. I always feel like I need a focal point. going to just set that up there and let that dry because I don't want to cut around it yet. It's all wet. Alright, and then put this over here. And, you know, might look kind of pretty to take this pink, put it on the edge of this, sticking out, and that'll look pretty against that green, I think. So let's do that. Let me get my tape here. Oops. Yeah, I just messed it up when last time I used it. So I'll just cut that off and put it down in here. I already got green on me and I don't even know how. I bet I did it when I picked up that spray bottle, that mist bottle. So we had a good weekend with the kids. It was hard, you know, like thinking, well, now they moved away. It's not like they moved to Antarctica or something. They only moved 2 hours away. You know, I'm acting like they moved to the North Pole or something. It's just when you have them in the same town with you forever, it's kind of hard when they're moving away and you know, she married this guy and he seems like he's a really nice guy. He really does. We really like him, but she's been married before and we've really liked, well, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can say that they've acted like they would be good to our grandchildren. The last two guys she married. Well, she had one child and then she got married. The first child she had before she got married. And he acted like he would be good to him. And, well, I can't say that I think he has been. And I don't know, we've just been down this road where, I don't know, I shouldn't really say any of that. But what I'm saying is, you never know how things are going to be until time goes by. That's what I'm trying to say. Until time goes by, you just don't know. You just don't know. And they're not right here. But we really like the gentleman that she married. We really do. He seemed like a very, very nice guy. The kids really like him. They really like him. He seems like a very fine Christian man. He really does. I'm just the mama who, the grandmama, not the mama, but the grandmama, the mama of, you know, the girl he married. And I'm just anxious for time to go by and to see that he is the gentleman that we are praying that he is. And that would be easier if they were here near us. Do you know what I mean? I bet some of you are going, well, yeah, would you quit complaining? Mine moved 600 miles away, or mine moved across the country. Mine moved to another country. Quit complaining, lady. And I'm sorry, I apologize if I'm not really, I guess I am complaining. I was about to say I'm not really complaining. I'm just nervous. It's just a little nerve-wracking. But it was a pretty wedding. It was a very pretty wedding. A very just little country wedding. They didn't go all out and go crazy, and you know, it's just pretty country wedding. It's very pretty. kids are very excited. And they were excited to go back home, so that was good. Even Katie, my little Katie, who's been having trouble with it, she was excited to go home. She didn't fight it, she was excited. That was very assuring for me, that she was very excited when her mama got her. She was missing her mama when she was gone while she was here. She's like, when's my mama gonna pick me up? So, you know, that's always assuring. She loves her mama. She always misses her mama. She always misses her grandma, but she's always, always, always ready for her mama to come pick her up. So, she's nervous about starting a new school. They all are. Of course, why wouldn't they be? Everybody's nervous when you start a new school. Like every kid is. I would be. I never had to start a new school, so I was always in the same school system. And I'm blabbing. Turn on that camera and I'm blabbing. Alright, there we go. So, I have my pink things here, although you can't hardly see that pink ribbon there, though. Okay, so I have that left. I have my date left. I have this. Let's see, what else? Okay, let's see. Something pink, my freebies here. Ticket, date, and doily is here. Of course, I should try to figure out bringing the doily. Here's the biggest piece of the doily left that I could try to cut up somewhere and put over here. Let me go ahead and like kind of get a little bit of this on here so it's kind of matching. But then we all, let's see, my parents were down there, and our oldest daughter and husband and their 4 kids, and then we had the 3 grandkids. So we all there wasn't a restaurant there in the town where they got married where they're gonna live. It's just a little town. But my husband was asking around, and they said if we drove to a town about 4 miles or 10 miles away, that there was a little restaurant there where we could go out to eat. And it was kind of like a little diner, dairy place, you know, like you could get ice cream in a little diner place. And so we all drove over there, and so that was like whoosh into this place. They were like, whoa. But we are all very patient. We're not the kind of people that come in and we're like, wait on us now, where's our food, that kind of stuff. And we're all very, they made sure the kids were very behaved, and they were very, very behaved. We were all very impressed with the kids. I would be lying if I said we weren't a little nervous taking 7 kids in there. And they were all, very tired, very worn out from the day. But they did very, very, very good. We were very, very impressed by them. I don't need this ticket, do I? But we'll see if I put it on there. They did very, very good. We were very impressed by them. So, we went in. We got it down to a science. We set them all down. It took us all a little bit to get there. We had, my husband and I had to go back to the kids' house to get the grandkids' bags, their clothes, and their little bag of toys they were bringing and stuff. They all have blankets that they have to sleep with, and a little toy that, a little stuffed toy they like to sleep with. So we had to go back to the house and get all that. Well, my parents went on over and got us a seat, and then my oldest daughter, they came by the house. Oh, and my sister-in-law and her husband went there with us too. They were at the wedding and they went with us. So it was quite a we all just kind of came in there a few at a time. We took up one whole corner of the restaurant, which was a lot of the restaurant. People were staring at us like, what is going on around here? Where did these people come from? But we got it down to a science how to order. I need something underneath there. I'm going to get that book of paperback. Let's see. I've got some scraps up here in the top. Let me move this over. I could put the doily under there too. We will. Let me see what I can find. But anyway, I got my phone out, and it was where you go up to the front and you look at the thing and you order, you know, that type of place. Oh, I was hoping I had some more scraps. I love that. I might just do that. So I took one child at a time up front, and I had my cell phone. I opened notes on it, and so I took one child up front at a time. I had them look at the menu, and I put a note in what they wanted and what they wanted to drink and all that. And so I did that, and then my son-in-law was doing the same thing with his kids. And my stepdad wanted to pay for it all. So finally we all just went up there, like my son-in-law, he went up and he ordered all his kids and him and his wife, and then I got in line and I ordered what the kids wanted and what my husband and I wanted, and then my stepdad did that for him and my mom, and it all went pretty well. And I gotta tell you, they had our food out really fast, and was it ever yummy. You know how sometimes you stumble upon a little bitty town and a little bitty restaurant, and they have the best food. We all got, it was a burger joint. You know, it wasn't like steaks and stuff like that, but oh my goodness, it was good. It was yummy. It was so good. Oh, I was going to show you. This is a Magnolia Journal magazine, but look at the pretty little art this lady has made. It says it's the beginnings of characters and stories Juliana helped to bring to life in The World Needs You. The world needs who you are made to be. But this is her art. Isn't that pretty? I came across that. Here, oh, here's the books. Oh, wait, I have this book for the kids. And it does have beautiful art in it. I got it to tear apart and use, but I couldn't do it when I saw it. I had to have it for the kids. But eventually the owner of the joint, he came out, and the kids were just being as good as could be. I mean, it was like quite remarkable, honestly. We were quite shocked, actually, how good everything was going. But eventually the owner came out and he says, okay, I just got to ask you, where are you all from? We're just kind of curious here. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she says, we're from everywhere. And he says, everywhere. Well, that's an interesting answer. And my mom says, well, we kind of are. He says, okay. So we all started piping up, well, we're from this state, and she's from this state, and they're from that state. And he says, okay, well, you weren't making that up, were you? He said, well, what's going on? And we told him. He says, oh, I know him. He's a good boy. Talking about our new son-in-law. That was good to hear. Because, I mean, you know, this little town was only 10 minutes away. So, you know, it's kind of a everybody knows everybody kind of thing. And our son-in-law works for the county, so I'm sure, you know, and I'm sure, because we told his mom where we were going to eat, and she goes, oh, that's good. They have the best burgers. She goes, that's about really the only place where you'll fit in. Size-wise restaurant. Okay, that looks pretty now. Maybe, what about the doily? Yeah, the doily's sticking out of there. Let me find, did I put my, I think I put my tape up. No, I didn't. I'm going to use this tape anyway, because it's only got to tape it there good enough for me to be able to get it down. My dishwasher's running and it's about to get to the noisy part, I can tell. Me and my noisy dishwasher. Got the dishwasher running, the washing machine's running, the dryer's running. I ran the vacuum this morning. I had all the bedding to wash. I hope I've been where you can see me. I think so. It was good to get to see my other grandchildren too, because they came to the wedding. I hadn't seen them for a few weeks. Hopefully my oldest granddaughter is going to get to come stay with us for a little while. I'm saying it like that because they watch my videos, and hoping her mother's going to hear this. I've never got to live close to them, but we do get to see them quite a bit, but it's still hard. Kind of like this, kind of stack like this, and then, oops, can't cut. I about covered up my date, and that would defeat the whole purpose of that, wouldn't it? I don't know. Do I kind of like that up there? Yeah, because I kind of like that number sticking out there. Maybe. I don't. Oh, here's a little bit of the doily that the. Yeah, I like that there, but I need to get it aged a little bit. Okay, and then I gotta figure out how to stick that under there. Maybe I'll just glue it under different. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down here. This would have been good. I think I've still, that's a printout, so I can print that more, because that's in my little book that I can print out from. It's like a ephemera book that you can print from, that has a CD that come with it, and you can print all the ephemera. So that would be a good handwriting. I think there's a handwriting coming up on the CW planner. I saw that's available now to buy too for 2022, which I will be doing. Okay, maybe I will go ahead. Let's see. That is where I want that. I think. Let me push it down a little bit more. That's where I want that. So hold it there, and I'm going to go ahead and put just a line of glue. Right there. Alright. Then that down there. I love that rose paper. I have a hard time using that paper because I can't find another pad of it, and I love it. But that's kind of silly. If I love it, I should be using it, right? Okay. I'm thinking that I should have this over here somewhere. So I'm going to cut this part off here that's all messed up. So what if I put it right across here? Oh, that's the doctor's office. Gotta catch up for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let me push this up a little bit. Alright, so had to take that. I was afraid they were going to cancel my appointment. Last month, I got all the way over there, only to find out that the doctor was sick. And I could have done my visit at home over the phone, you know, the Zoom. But instead I did it in the office over Zoom. So I wanted to make sure I took a phone call. Because, oh, that's not stuck down. Because last time they tried to call me, but I was driving, and I was already driving, you know, because they waited to call. They didn't call me the day before. They called me like I was already driving over there for my appointment, because it was in the morning. And I thought, I'm taking that call, because I don't want to drive all the way over there, only to find out that he's sick again. Because he seems to be sick a lot. I don't know if he's got something, you know, some illness. But I thought, I'm taking that call. Because I'm not driving all the way over there. Not the way gas is. Gas is expensive where I live. It's really expensive. Glued down there either. I didn't do a very good job of gluing that down. Plus, if I could be home and doing this, I'm gonna stay home and do this because, I've been out of my room for so long. And that is my dishwasher at its noisy stage. I get to where I don't even notice it, but it is noisy. It is very noisy. Do I need to, yeah, I need to clip off just a little bit of this. Okay, I think just a date is what we need. Today is November 16th. The last time I used my date stamp was November 12th. 5 days ago, you guys. And I think my date is going to go right here. Right there. I'm going to use black. I can't get in my ink. There. Date on there is 2022 or 1922, and this is going to be 21. funny if it was 22, wouldn't it? I think I am going to get the digital of her book, because I'm still going to do it in my own book, but I really like her pages that come in her book, and I'm going to use those too in my collages. And no, I'm talking about CW, not... I'm you my Enchanted Bingo. I'm on the wrong thing here, people. I think I talked about that earlier, and I'm on my Enchanted Bingo. Whew. That's next. CW is next. Oh, if I could just keep my things straight. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, keep it straight. I'm sorry. Wrong one. I think we only have one more left. I think I figured that out, didn't I? Am I remembering that right? Yes, one more. There's my numbers. I can look at them because I can't fudge them, can I? There's my numbers. One more left. So, Lorie. And I'm sorry I talked about my CW planner, Lorie. My brain is not with me today. But you do CW planner too, so. But look, Lorie. So I tear out these pages. There's 3 gone. And I glue this to this. Glue this together. So I work in this page, and then look. Looky. Oh, I need another challenge, Lorie. Because gotta fill this book up. What are we doing next? This was fun. What are we doing next? Are we doing another bingo? What are we doing? I think you mentioned something about dice, didn't you? I got my dice. I do. There's one of them. I got pretty dice. Yeah. Yeah, here's my dice. I got pretty dice. Yep. The only thing that's in here is the middle of... This is what I did with my hot dog. These right here are Nathan's hot dog envelope things. Yeah. And I used a children's book. This part isn't. I don't know, this part isn't. But this part is Nathan's. This here too. Nope, that's it. Yeah, it is. I covered it with envelope. It's Nathan's hot dog things. Envelopes that you put, like if you buy them at a fair or something. You can kind of see them there, the yellow part. But I use those to do that. But man, it turned out adorable, but thick. Ooh, look how thick that is. You can see the envelopes there on the edge. But that's all that is in this book, so we need another challenge. Yeah, because I'll still have all of this, like, from here on, and just this thing in the middle. I don't know why I stuck it in the middle of the book. I did. But there's the end of that. I'll quit blabbing. I'm in a blabby mood. I'm just so glad to be back in my room. So here we go. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you soon. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.